Welcome to Senior Health Over 60, your trusted channel for science-backed, easy-to-follow guidance on living stronger, longer, and healthier after 60. I'm Dr. James Whitman, and if you've ever woken up in the dead of night clutching your leg in sharp pain, you're not alone. And more importantly, that pain, it's not just normal aging. It's your body sending a clear signal, something's off, and it needs support. While many seniors brush off cramps as a sign of getting older, my years of clinical experience and decades of research suggest something different. These cramps are often a result of nutritional imbalances, and they can absolutely be addressed. Today, we're going to explore 3 powerful, everyday foods that not only prevent cramps, but also help rebuild leg strength and improve circulation. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Senior Health Over 60. Your support helps us continue bringing you meaningful health content every week. Let's get started. Part 1: Avocados, nature's nervous system balancer. Now, let's talk about one of the most overlooked yet powerful foods for aging muscles, the avocado. You might know it as the green fruit millennials put on toast, but avocados are far more than a food trend. For people over 60, they're one of nature's most potent tools for restoring mineral balance, soothing overworked nerves, and calming those painful leg cramps that wake you at 2 a.m. Here's the science. As we age, our body's ability to maintain electrolyte balance weakens. We lose potassium faster. Magnesium levels slowly drop. These 2 minerals, potassium and magnesium, are critical for proper muscle and nerve function. Without them, muscles get twitchy, stiff, and yes, crampy. That's where the avocado shines. One whole avocado provides about 700 mg of potassium. That's more than a banana, and it does it without the sugar spike. It also delivers magnesium in a form your body easily absorbs. And here's the real kicker. It wraps those minerals in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats help stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like E and K nutrients that become harder to utilize as we age. Let me tell you about Marlene, a 69-year-old former school teacher who came to my clinic with a story that might sound familiar. She'd wake up several nights a week with stabbing leg cramps. She tried drinking more water. She tried stretching before bed. Nothing worked until she started having half an avocado each morning with a sprinkle of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil. Within 2 weeks, her cramps were cut in half. Within a month, they were gone. That's the quiet power of nutritional therapy. Now, avocados don't just help prevent cramps. They support the entire neuromuscular system. Their combination of potassium, magnesium, fiber, and healthy fats reduces systemic inflammation, improves blood flow, and even supports brain function. If you've been feeling a little foggy, unsteady on your feet, or just not quite yourself lately, your diet might be part of the issue. And let's not forget, many nighttime cramps are triggered by blood sugar dips. Avocados digest slowly. They keep your glucose levels steady through the night, reducing one of the most common cramp triggers in seniors. You might be wondering, is an avocado too fatty? Not at all. The fats in avocados are the good kind, the kind that help lower LDL cholesterol and raise HDL, the kind your arteries actually thank you for. It's time to stop fearing fat and start recognizing quality. Avocados aren't fried. They aren't processed. They're real food with real benefits. If you're new to avocados, start simple. Mash half an avocado on a slice of whole grain toast. Add a pinch of sea salt and maybe a squeeze of lemon. You can also slice it into a salad, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk, or even enjoy it plain with a spoon. Just avoid pairing it with sugary condiments or deep-fried dishes. We want nourishment, not confusion. And if you want to get even more out of it, try pairing it with a handful of dark leafy greens or a few almonds. The combination increases your body's absorption of key nutrients and makes every bite count. Here's what I tell my patients: don't treat food like a side note. Treat it like your first line of defense. Your muscles, your brain, your blood vessels, they all respond to what you feed them. With avocados, you're not just filling up, you're fueling up, you're restoring, you're rebuilding. So the next time you feel stiffness creeping into your calves, or you're jolted awake by a spasm, skip the sugar. Reach for something that truly supports your body. Reach for the avocado. Part 2, roasted sweet potatoes, the gentle mineral rebuilder. Let's move on to one of the most comforting, humble, yet powerfully restorative foods you probably already have in your kitchen: sweet potatoes. Now I know what you're thinking, sweet potatoes. Aren't those just a holiday side dish covered in marshmallows? Well, not the way we're talking about them today. As a physician, I've seen firsthand what sweet potatoes can do, not just for digestion, but for muscles, nerves, and energy levels in older adults. For seniors, they are nothing short of medicinal, and I say that with full clinical confidence. What makes sweet potatoes so effective for leg cramps and muscle fatigue? It starts with their mineral content. These orange wonders are rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium, the three key electrolytes responsible for muscle relaxation, nerve signaling, and smooth movement. When even one of these minerals drops, you can feel it. Stiffness, spasms, that deep fatigue after even light activity. Let me tell you about Gerald, a 72-year-old retired mechanic who came to me complaining of leg cramps every evening around sunset. He stayed hydrated, took his vitamins, and still cramps. After reviewing his diet, I noticed he was low on slow-digesting carbohydrates and electrolytes. I asked him to try swapping out his usual dinner rolls for a small roasted sweet potato a few nights a week. 3 weeks later, he told me, "Doc, I feel like my legs belong to me again." Sweet potatoes work on multiple levels. Their potassium content helps restore what you lose after even mild activity, a short walk, a bit of gardening, or even just a warm day. The magnesium calms tense muscles, while the calcium keeps the nerve signals flowing smoothly. But here's where sweet potatoes really shine. They offer complex carbohydrates that burn slowly. That means no blood sugar crashes, no inflammation spikes, just steady energy. This is critical for people over 60. As we age, our insulin sensitivity changes. We don't process sugar as efficiently. And many quick carbs, white bread, pastries, sodas, create a roller coaster of spikes and crashes that leave you feeling drained. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, release their energy gradually, helping maintain balance not just in blood sugar, but in mood, focus, and even sleep quality. And they're not just about minerals. Sweet potatoes are rich in beta-carotene, the antioxidant that supports vision, immune health, and even skin repair. Think about that. Every bite is not just feeding your muscles, it's nourishing your eyes, your skin, and your body's natural defenses. Now, how you cook them matters. Boiling can cause some minerals to leach into the water, especially if you overcook them. The best ways: roast them with the skin on, steam them gently, or bake them whole. Add a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of sea salt, maybe a sprinkle of turmeric and black pepper if you want a little anti-inflammatory boost. Keep it simple, keep it intentional. And here's another tip: sweet potatoes pair beautifully with healthy fats. That means you absorb more of the fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin A. Try them with a few slices of avocado, a spoon of tahini, or even some ground flaxseed. The combination creates a powerhouse recovery meal that your muscles and your nervous system will thank you for. How often should you eat them? I recommend 3 to 4 servings per week. That's enough to maintain steady mineral levels and provide consistent, calm energy throughout your week. One more thing: sweet potatoes are gut-friendly. The natural fiber in them acts like a soft broom, gently sweeping the intestines and feeding the good bacteria that control everything from digestion to mood. And if you've been struggling with bloating, irregularity, or constipation, especially from medications, this food can help bring your body back into rhythm. When I recommend sweet potatoes to my older patients, I don't call them a side dish. I call them mineral medicine. They're simple, affordable, widely available, and yet they do more for your body than most pills ever could. Remember, aging isn't about losing strength, it's about what we feed our body as it changes. When you give your muscles and nerves what they need, they respond. They recover. They support you. So the next time your legs feel heavy, or you feel that cramp coming on, don't just rub it out. Feed your body what it's been missing. Reach for a roasted sweet potato, not because it's trendy, but because it's timeless. Part 3: Jack-o'-lantern pumpkin seeds, the sleep-saving super snack. Now let's talk about something small, almost too small to notice, but with an impact that's anything but. Pumpkin seeds. You've probably seen them tossed aside at Halloween, or maybe sprinkled over a salad once in a while. But for people over 60, pumpkin seeds are one of the most overlooked tools for stopping muscle cramps, improving sleep, and calming the nervous system. This isn't folk wisdom, it's science, and it's something I've seen again and again in real-life cases. Here's the core issue: magnesium deficiency. Most older adults are not getting enough magnesium, even if they eat relatively healthy. Why? Because our bodies become less efficient at absorbing it as we age. Add in the fact that medications, stress, and even coffee can deplete magnesium levels, and suddenly we're left with restless legs, spasms, poor sleep, and an overall sense of unease. That's where pumpkin seeds come in. Just a single ounce, a small handful, can deliver up to 40% of your daily magnesium needs. And unlike pills, the magnesium in pumpkin seeds comes in a whole food form that your body can recognize and use efficiently. That means less guessing, better results. Let me share a quick story from my own patient experience. Janice, 74, had been dealing with nightly leg cramps and light, fractured sleep. She wasn't technically an insomniac, she could fall asleep, but she'd wake up several times a night, often with twitching calves or a strange, unsettled feeling in her legs. She tried stretching, warm baths, even prescription sleep aids. Nothing worked long-term. I asked her to try something different. Every evening after dinner, eat 1 ounce of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. That's it. No pills, no gimmicks, just seeds. Within 2 weeks, her sleep improved noticeably. And within a month, her leg cramps had nearly disappeared. She said, "I didn't realize how exhausted I'd been until I actually slept through the night again." That's the power of replenishing magnesium, naturally. But pumpkin seeds don't stop at magnesium. They also provide zinc, which supports immune health and nerve function, and becomes harder to absorb with age. Zinc helps regulate inflammation, supports healing, and balances hormones, all of which can affect how well you sleep and how your muscles recover. There's more. Pumpkin seeds are rich in antioxidants like vitamin E and lignans, which reduce oxidative stress. If you wake up stiff, sore, or achy after just light activity, you might not be just getting old, you might be inflamed. These antioxidants help clean up cellular waste and promote gentle recovery throughout your joints and muscles. Now let's talk about one of the most surprising benefits of pumpkin seeds: better sleep. It's not just about being tired, it's about your nervous system being able to fully relax. Magnesium plays a key role in melatonin production, the hormone that signals your body it's time to rest. When magnesium is low, melatonin is disrupted, and even if you fall asleep, you don't stay asleep. That's why so many seniors find themselves awake at 2 a.m., restless, legs twitching, mind spinning. It's not age, it's chemistry, and chemistry can be nourished. Pumpkin seeds also contain plant-based protein and healthy fats, which means they satisfy hunger and stabilize blood sugar, 2 critical factors in nighttime cramp prevention. A small snack of seeds in the evening can help reduce those low glucose moments that trigger muscle spasms overnight. So, how do you start? Keep it simple. Choose raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds without added salt or oils. Store them in a small jar on your kitchen counter, somewhere visible. That way, you'll remember to grab a handful each day. Sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt. Toss them into salads. Blend them into smoothies. Or just snack on them plain. If you want to take it up a notch, try pairing pumpkin seeds with a square of dark chocolate or a small piece of fruit. This creates a perfect balance of minerals and gentle glucose to calm the nervous system and nourish the body. Here's what I always tell my patients: consistency is key. Eating pumpkin seeds once a week won't fix a magnesium deficiency, but eating a handful every day, that's where the magic starts. Not overnight, not instantly, but quietly, gently, and with lasting results. You don't need another pill. You don't need to wait until the cramps come to take action. Sometimes healing starts with the simplest choices, like a handful of seeds that your body has always known what to do with. Clapperboard closing thoughts, reclaiming your strength naturally. So here's the truth. Those leg cramps that wake you up at night, the stiffness that slows your stride, the muscle aches that keep you from doing the things you love, they're not just signs of aging. They're signs that your body is asking for help, and the answer isn't always found in a pill bottle or a doctor's office. Sometimes the answer is in your kitchen, in an avocado, a roasted sweet potato, a handful of pumpkin seeds. These aren't trends. They're tools time-tested, body-approved, and incredibly powerful when used consistently. Your body doesn't need perfect. It just needs support. Gentle, steady, real nourishment that it can use to rebuild from the inside out. So if this message resonated